justice and peace and equality.
Game Changers Media Network, Game Changers Magazine, Voices of the Village podcast, and I'm here today with Mr. Demetrius Rucker. How you doing, Mr. Rucker?
I'm good, bro. How you doing today?
Man, I can't complain. Life is good, man. Quality of life in South Metro, Henry County. Mm-hmm. Quality of life. Where's Henry County going?
Man, we should be going in the right direction, but right now we're not. There are a lot of people as I speak to those in Henry County, especially in District 1. They talk about having like more of a variety of things to do in our county. As you know, a lot of the things that we have to do to enjoy ourselves, we have to get on 75, maybe go to Atlanta or Buckhead or Decatur, things of that nature. So our quality of life needs some work. Let's take, for instance, a lot of people talk about fine dining. So let's look at a restaurant like the Cheesecake Factory, where, as you know, the Cheesecake Factory, when they look at different segments on how they want to build in a specific county, they look at medium income and they also look at population. Right. But right now, we don't kind of meet the median income because our median income in Henry County is right around 77, 78,000. But we can reach it if we develop, if we have a good balance development plan in Henry County, especially in District 1, where we can entice those businesses to come to us. So that's fine dining. As far as other things like enjoyment, other forms of entertainment, I would like to see a Great Wolf Lodge down here. A Great Wolf Lodge would be great addition to our county down in this area. One, you could take your family there and kind of escape from the hustle and bustle of life. Close down shop at your house and go to Great Wolf Lodge and let your kids and yourself swim in the pool, go to the water park and kind of enjoy that. And then also it would bring a certain level of revenue to the county as well, because you can have companies that come and do what do you call them? Team building instances here, and you can also have conferences here as well if we had something like a Great Wood Lodge. And lastly is things that we can control, like internally, is investing more in our parks and recs. Investing in our walking trails, our bike lanes, and our parks. Some of our parks need some investment in them, and we also need maybe like a new park, a new rec center, maybe closer to the Hampton area, so that we can have activities there that people enjoy, not for just the oldest person in Henry County, but all the way down to the youngest person in Henry County.
Yes, and so it's no rumor. A lot of people say Henry County is growing. Some of us say Henry County is populated. Mm-hmm. And we talked about quality of life and some of the things we're needing to avoid going up 75 north, but to develop that quality of life here.
Yes, sir.
What are we doing? What is the goal heading into the future to kind of support this new growth of population here in Henry County? Because it seems to be people are over bombarded by traffic. They're over bombarded by just bumping in each other, and it's hot outside. Right. And you know how it gets when people get hot.
Yeah. So the first thing, of course, would be to elect Demetrius Rucker as your District 1 commissioner. But you have to have a leader that has that vision, that does two things. One, you have to take it to the people. You have to take these issues to the people. The people are going to be the think tank. They're going to tell you how to develop their county. All right. So in District 1, the people are going to tell me what type of entertainment, what type of recreational use that they want in this area. So they're the ones that's going to tell me. And then it is my job to go and take it to the county and make things happen and to talk to the powers that be. So like I said, quality of life is very important. Here in Henry County, and especially in District 1, not just for the people that's your audience, but for the people that's in my family structure. I have kids here as well. Right. And I would love to go play ball with them. I have our daughter that's in flag football. We don't have a spot that we can go to where she can run some routes and I can throw some passes to her. So everybody has a different level of quality of life. Some people look at it as spending more family time, which we can do. Some people look at that as fine dining. Some people look at that as entertainment. So we just have to bring the people together and we start to envision it. Now, it's not going to happen in a day or a month because Rome or a pyramid wasn't built in it. But we can get things started. And as your commissioner, that's what I'll do.
Correct. I definitely understand what you mean by that. Um, when it comes to quality of life and pretty much the population of growth, Henry County is definitely transforming into a new direction with District 1. Now we do have a situation here where we have a new commission government. I mean, it's a fresh commission government. With you seeking, commissioner of District 1, what fresh new ideas are you looking to bring to the table with your campaign and the things that you're doing and the vision that you have for moving Henry County forward?
Yeah, so it's interesting you talked about population because there's two parts of our population growth, especially when it comes to percentage wise. If you look, Henry County is actually getting a lot younger. If you look at the percentages,
Right.
our elderly are becoming a more smarter segment when you look at the population percentage. As a matter of fact, the medium average age income in Henry County is like 37 years old. So
Yes.
definitely we have to what I plan to do is bring more things here that segment enjoys, because that's going to be your next homeowner. That's going to be your person that's going to be your next shopper here. And what we
Right.
don't want to happen here is that we don't want to have to where this is a place where it's like a transition. All right. So those individuals like rooftops. I know people are you hear it out there, and a lot of people say no more building, but rooftops, those things that bring the younger generation in, those are things that they enjoy. Also,
Right.
we have to have things here that they enjoy to do. Now, I don't know if it's room in our area to do another amphitheater style thing, but I mentioned the Great Wolf Lodge. I would like to see something like Andretti's come down here, the indoor racetrack thing to come down this way. So we have to start. Those are some things that I envision coming down here, and of course, more fine dining that they can go and enjoy as well. But that's my vision for District 1, but it's not my vision. It's the vision of the community. So
Right.
some things that I would put out, some people might not like, and I'm fine with that. And if they have something better, if the community has something better, then we'll go with that. But we do have to start looking at the segment that's going to be our next major homeowners here in Henry County in
Okay.
District 1. And that's going to be your 37 to 47 year range. And we want to make sure they come here, stay here, and not come and transition out.
Now you mentioned something about rooftops and buildings that support modern living, because every person doesn't look to own a home,
Absolutely.
an actual home, what we consider a home, 4 or 5 bedroom home on a plot of land. Some people wish to own townhomes, condominiums, more modern style, engagement. And with that, it goes back to me and another official. We were talking about how Henry County has a lot of white collar homes, but we don't have the white collar jobs to support it. And therefore those jobs are being driven up to Alpharetta, Gwinnett. What is the plan to bring a development for economic development when it comes to, being able to live, work, play, and rest and enjoy Henry County, especially in District 1? Because
Yeah. So economic development is a robust segment when you're talking about political points. So economic development includes transportation. It also includes jobs and businesses. We have a lot of industrial warehouses in the area, and we want to make sure those businesses stay. So there's an initiative that's I think going towards pilot that I would definitely improve and I would approve of, and I would definitely get on track, is to partner up with the local colleges in the area so we can make sure that the people that are here are educated, trained, and they are employed in this area so that we can keep those jobs here. All right. Because as you said, a lot of people, the younger generation, they want to be able to almost walk to work if they could.
Right.
So developing those rooftops and if they can walk to work or even bike to work. Example, my fiance and I, we were downtown McDonough and, just enjoying the sceneries of life. And a guy came up, young gentleman came up, and he had one of the motorbikes. The electric ones you could pedal to.
Right.
And I just stopped him because I wanted to know the price of it. And he was basically saying that, told me the price, and He was talking about how he was riding back and forth to the grocery store, and he used that bike to travel back and forth to work.
Okay.
That's what you're talking about. That's the segment you're talking about.
Right.
So when you talk about economic development, you talk about quality of life. They want to work, but someone might not be able to afford a car right now.
Right.
And they want to stay in apartments where they don't have to buy a new fridge if their fridge goes on a fritz, or buy a new stove if their stove goes on a fritz. They want to be able to live where they're at. They want to be able to travel short distances to work, and they want to be able to, if there's a restaurant on the top of their housing development or their townhouse development or apartment development, they want to be able to go up there and have fun. So that's what they're looking for. So, and those are the individuals that are coming here to Henry County, including District 1. So we want to make sure that we are catering towards that segment as well.
Now, and we're going to go to a commercial break, but I want to get back to District 1 and some of the economic development, what it was yesterday versus what it is today, and where it's going tomorrow. Game Changers Media Network, Game Changers Magazine, Voices of the Village podcast. You guys stay tuned. I got Mr. Demetrius Rucker, candidate for District 1, Henry County Commissioner. You guys stay tuned. Easy.